Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 7, entitled as Jnana Vijnana Yoga, Sloka 19. bahūnāṁ janmanām ante jñānavān māṁ prapadyate vāsudevaḥ sarvamiti sa mahātmā su-durlabhaḥ. Having said in the previous sloka that jñānis are great and very intimate to Krishna in the relationship, both Krishna and the jnani feels an inseparable relationship. One cannot exist without the other. So that raises a question, how did that person become so? And how many of them are there in the world who are like that? And that has been addressed here in this 19th sloka. Compared to jnani, who's been discussed in the previous sloka, jñānavān is many steps above, but it's the same person. Jnani and jñānavān are the same person. It's not jnani and jñānavān, two different persons. Krishna is not introducing a fifth type of category of devotee. So how they differ is, jnani is in his initial stages of bhakti and jñānavān is in his ripened stage of bhakti or knowledge. Therefore, this person is called as jñānavān. Let's see the word by word meaning. bahūnāṁ, many. janmanām, repeated births and death. Ante, after. bahūnāṁ janmanām ante, meaning at the end of numerous births, auspicious births. jñānavān, one who has got the clear knowledge. vāsudevaḥ, the personality of Godhead, Krishna. sarvam, everything. iti, thus. vāsudeva sarvamiti, realizing that only Vasudeva is the goal to be attained, and also that he alone is the means as well. He is the only mean to attain Krishna, Vasudeva, and there is no other goal other than Vasudeva. Vasudeva sarvamiti, means and goals are one and the same. That is Krishna. Māṁ, unto me. Prapadyate, surrenders. Māṁ prapadyate, meaning he surrenders unto me, resorts to me. Sa, that mahātmā, great soul. su-durlabhaḥ, very rare to see. Translation: after many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. Why it's very rare? Because it is not easy for one to come to this stage that Vasudeva, Krishna, is everything in my life. He is my life and soul. I am his servant. He is my only master. My goal in life is to please him. My goal in my life is to serve him. And this is all only possible if I can attain him. If I have to attain him, then I have to do upasana, bhakti, which is the only means to attain Krishna, one cannot come to this understanding just by simply taking a couple of births, because Krishna said you have to take birth to come to this understanding. Does not simply implies that I'll take a couple of births or maybe 10 births, so I'll get this knowledge. No, he uses bahūnāṁ. It takes many births, maybe tens and hundreds of lifetimes, even thousands, we don't know, to come to this understanding that vāsudevaḥ sarvam iti. Everything is Krishna. First of all, we need to know the value of what we got. Unless if we know the value, we may not be using what we got appropriately. If I go and give $100 bill to a 1-year-old child, it doesn't know anything about it. It might put that into trash or tear that into pieces just because the child does not know the value of that $100 bill. But if same $100 bill is given to an adult, he values it. He doesn't see that as just a paper. It has value in it. Likewise, if we do not know the value of what we have got, that is the human form of life, then we certainly going to be childish in the way that we are using this body for lower enjoyments, lower thing. Like the child may enjoy using the $100 bill to make some paper boats or paper rockets instead of really using for the right purpose. It's the same thing. If we do not know the value of the human form that we have got, we are going to misuse that human body in a wrong direction. Even to get this human form, it is said very rare. Durlabhaḥ manushya janmanām. Durlabhaḥ. So we can see the term here, durlabhaḥ, which has been used here. To get the human form itself, durlabhaḥ, very rare. Because it takes many different lifetimes, forms, species that one has to go through before one can come to a human form. Within human form, it is again, there are different categories of human. Some abide the laws of God, some does not. So it is not just getting the human form. At the same time, one has to take the human form and able to abide the laws of God, follow the Shastra, follow the instruction of God, follow the Dharma, be devoted to Krishna. By doing so, one's consciousness gets gradually purified, and their doubts in the mind get cleared by the proper association of saintly people, and they come to the point of understanding that Krishna vāsudevaḥ sarvamiti, that I belong to Krishna, everything around me related to me also belong to Krishna. My money, my family members, my friends, my job, my anything, including myself, including me as Atma, belongs to Krishna. When myself is property of Krishna, then my only goal should be nothing else but to work for the interest of Krishna, who's my master. I am a servant. Such person who comes to this understanding that Krishna is everything is called mahātmā. Mahātmā meaning great person, great Atma. Why? He is thinking about great thing. Great thing is Krishna. He is not thinking about or interested in lower things. He doesn't have a lower goals. Anyone who has lower goals and lower thing, which means towards Aishwarya or Kaivalya, for name, fame, prestige, then they are not called as Mahātmā. A person is called great soul, Mahātmā, because his goal is great. That is, Krishna is his goal, who is greatest of everything that we think great in the world. Another reason this person is Mahātmā and very rare, because the fact is that even to find some people approaches Krishna for lower thing seem to be durlabhaḥ, rare, because they have options. They go to different devatas, different places to get what they wanted. Therefore, leaving all those options, a person coming to Krishna even for lower thing, durlabhaḥ, rare. And what to speak about approaching Krishna to attain Krishna himself, that person is su-durlabhaḥ, extremely very rare. This may bring up another question, that if God is not judgmental, doesn't show differences, then why this person took bahūnāṁ janmanām? Why he let this person take many lives to attain him? Seems to be some contradiction here. If he is so loving, they cannot be separated, then why this gap of many births? Let's understand this and more on this sloka in our next session. bahūnāṁ janmanām ante jñānavān maṁ prapadyate vāsudevaḥ sarvamiti sa mahātmā su-durlabhaḥ. Namaste. Hare Krishna.